platform is to upload your data. So without you uploading the data onto the platform, you can't do anything. So you come to open, and then you go to computer, and then you browse to where you have your data. For the purposes of confidentiality, I would stop sharing now and open the data, and then I'll continue from there. Right, so basically I've loaded the data sets, and so it's a data set that has as we mentioned, has age category, sex, status, and all that. But these are categorical data or qualitative data, which we can use measures of central tendency for. So we are going to focus on the continuous variables or the quantitative variables, i.e. The BMI, FDG, and all that we saw in Excel. So in order to do our descriptive statistics, you can see at the top section over here, we have all the types of analysis that you can do, ranging from descriptive to testing hypothesis to ANOVA, mixed models, regression, frequencies, factor, machine learning, meta-analysis. So yesterday on the call, Agawande spoke about machine learning techniques where we divide our variables or set of data into testing and training data sets and running algorithms until they become perfect at predicting. So we mentioned examples of using driverless cars and all that. And before one can be able to do that, they need a lot of data and real-time data to be able to train the model. Machine learning techniques can be used in that regard. So this also gives us the opportunity to run those models to train our machines to become brilliant. I will not go into that. The meta-analysis briefly also, it's an emerging statistic method that is coming up from in collaboration or in conjunction with systematic review of literature. So we'll go to descriptive, and then we'll select. So once you click on descriptive, this drop-down menu comes. And one beautiful thing about JASP is that it gives you the leverage to work between the interfaces, either the variable interface and then the results interface. And not only that, you also have the opportunity to go back to the data. So as I drag this way, I see the data that I'm working with. So you can drag it back and you can proceed with what you're doing. So we want to find descriptive statistics for, let's select just about 5 of these. So once we select them, selecting them, if you click on it and then you press on Shift and click the arrow down key, you move it to the variable column. And immediately I move it there, you can see here that the descriptive statistics have been given. So for BMI, it gives us that there's no missing value and all valid points are 197, and gives us the mean value, the standard deviation, the maximum, and then the minimum. So we can add more to it. So when we click on the statistics, here we have the percentile values. So by checking each of the boxes, so once I check this, you realize it gives me the 25th percentile, 50th percentile, and then the 75th percentile. Now you can also press or click on the dispersion, the standard error of the mean, the median deviation. You can also click on the interquartile range, which is the IQR, the range, the variance. And then when it comes to distribution, you can click on skewness, ketosis, and even the measures of central tendency. Just click on the mean, the median, the mode. So as you are checking the various statistics, their concomitant values are displayed here. So you come here, the mean is given, the standard error of the mean is given, the median is given, the mode is given, and then the standard deviation is also given. Now, one trick in using the mean and median value to predict whether our distribution is normal is when these values are very close. So when you look at the mean value here and this one, the mean is 27.71, and then the median is 27.3. It's quite close. So it gives us an idea that our data is quite normally distributed. Now, when you look at the skewness, this value is close to 0. And we said a normal skewness has a value of 0. And so this value, which is close to 0, is also trying to tell us that it's quite normally distributed. So basically, that is how we can be able to use the JASP platform to go around the descriptive statistics. It's basically loading the data, clicking on descriptive statistics, loading the variables of interest, and checking the appropriate statistics. It's just as simple as that. Right, so we'll move to the GraphPad Prism also and see how we can also work